All right, I got 6 o'clock, shall we get started? We can stand and say the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, welcome everybody here. Our next item will be to amend and or accept tonight's agenda. We do have a couple amendments. E will be Tim O'Malley, assistant track coach resignation. And F will be Brianna Register, I believe I'm saying that right, and Nate DeCam, assistant track coach, hires. And then G will be to go into closed session for attorney-client privilege. Does anybody else have anything else that needs to be added?
Make a motion that the agenda be accepted as amended.
Support. Motion support for the agenda. Any more discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Next, it is time for public comment. Public comment is limited to 3 minutes per person. Does anybody have anything they would like to share? Okay, moving on to routine matters. We need to approve our March minutes.
Make a motion to approve the March minutes.
Support. Motion and support for the March minutes. Is there any discussion on the minutes? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? B is considered general fund invoices for payment. Matt?
I would like to make a motion that we pay from the general fund $201,788.22, and from food services checks totaling $65,621.04.
All right, we have a motion. Do we have support for our invoices?
Support.
Motion support for our invoices. Is there any questions on anything? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Moving on to our reports and communications, myself, most of us remember that the auction is coming up this coming weekend. Another thing that I was kind of looking at the calendar today, and our next meeting is probably going to be just before pictures with diplomas. I don't know if any of you other board members have anybody that you're taking pictures with. I don't know what date that's going to be, but it's going to be pretty close to our next meeting, so I just thought I'd bring it up tonight. If you do, I guess let me know, and I can let you know when that date will be. And then the last thing I had is Scott and I did meet with a MASB individual here a week ago. Short meeting, but it was nice that she came up this way just to check on our school and kind of our background of our school and how things were going, and that's all I got. Superintendent.
Yeah, well, thanks, Kevin. A couple of just highlights, I guess. Might be lowlights, as we do have 2 retirees on the agenda this month. Dixie Nelson and here teaching. I know she's taught several different roles. She's currently in kindergarten, and she's been here for 28 years. And then Lisa Bronkema is also retiring. She's been here for 20 years. So two people that are going to be hard to replace for that. So if you guys want to deny approval of the retirements, I will accept that and understand. We do have our foundation auction April 18th. They're looking at awarding $155,000 in scholarships this year for our seniors honors night. It starts at 5:30, doors open at 5:30. Starts at 6 o'clock. It'd be in the Performing Arts Center. We do have some wood shop projects down there that people can look at. It's also art projects. We will have silent auction and live auction events. So it's usually a fun night. A lot of great items that were donated. So looking forward to that. I did apply for forgiveness days last week on Friday. Have not heard anything yet. As you know, we have 9 snow days or inclement weather days. We are given 6. We can apply for 3 additional days. We did apply for those days. There's a common misunderstanding that if the governor declares a state of emergency, that those days are forgiven. That is not the case. They need legislative action or a governor's executive order to forgive those days. Fortunately for us, we're still in that window where we can apply for those 3 additional days. So we did apply for those days, but they're not automatically forgiven. So I just can't stress that enough. If you remember last year, Gaylord, that area, they had to wait until, beginning of May, before there was legislative action that they could forgive those state of emergency days. So as soon as I know, I will make sure that that's communicated out, that we do not have to make up days. So not always guaranteed. That's all I have.
Okay, any questions for Scott? Okay, thank you. To our business manager, Taylor.
So in my board packet, I provided a highlight of the big changes of the budget amendment that will be before you tonight. In hopes of not being redundant, I thought I'd just summarize it a little bit more. So, looking at estimated overall increase to revenues, we are looking at $325,470 and an estimated overall increased expenditures of $193,174. With those changes, we are looking at adding back to fund balance $3,842. Not a lot, but better than where we previously were looking. And this puts our estimated fund balance at June 30, 2026 at $3,270,431. And this equates to 20.35% fund balance, which is right in the range that MBE would recommend we keep.
Just one question, I'm not sure for, one of the adjustments it looks like you made was for the timber sales. Is that done, or we didn't do it, or?
No, I asked Taylor to remove that revenue, because we're not sure when that will be done.
So that hasn't happened at all?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, last time I spoke with him, he thought middle of March or middle of April, but we know it has to be dry for them to do that. So I'm guessing April's not going to work as well. So I just told her to remove that, because I can't guarantee it'll be done by June 30th.
All right, any questions for Taylor? Thank you. Principals. David, you want to start?
Sure. We started MSTEP testing today for 3rd grade and 5th grade. So 3rd grade will test for 2 weeks, 5th grade tests for 3 weeks because they have to take 4 content areas. So we had a good first day, not too many hiccups. You can always expect a few when you're getting started, but it went well. So we'll do that for about the next 3 weeks to get that state testing in. Kindergarten roundup is this week. It's Wednesday and Thursday after school. Right now we have 64 students signed up. For context, we had 41 last year at this time. So a large increase from last year, which is good. So I think we'll have another healthy kindergarten member. If there's anyone out there listening and they haven't signed up yet, they still can for kindergarten roundup on our website. Yeah, that's what's going on right now.
Okay. Mr. Fincher.
Common theme, we're testing. So we start PSAT with our 8th grade tomorrow, and Wednesday is 8th grade MSEP. The following week is 6th and 7th grade, and then NWA testing starts. Our revamped math program is going well, and we're excited to start getting kids placed on that based on their testing and teacher recommendations to provide the extra support or acceleration they need.
Okay. Any questions for him or Mr. Wisner? I kind of forgot that. All right, Miss Becky.
Well, not to be left out, testing starts tomorrow. SAT, PSAT, and then our juniors keep going this week, so hoping that all goes well. Thanks to these two for being super flexible, and communication's been good. The buildings run really well together, and David has to help me one more year. I have a junior, so I cannot be in those rooms or be part of that, so he steps in and helps me, so I'm very grateful for that. Seniors got off yesterday. Sounds like everything went well, and they're well on their way to a great senior trip, so I was glad for that. And then just wanted to publicly recognize Charles Hammer. He's a senior. He's the co-op student of the month that just came in today. And he is in applied construction technology. He works for J4 Concrete Construction, so he was honored and very proud of him. Great young man, so.
All right, any questions for Miss Becky? All right, thanks, principals. Committee reports, Building and Grounds Committee met briefly. Talked briefly about the high school remodel and how that could look, may look, might look in the future. And also talked about some property use. I think that was about what we talked about. That was the only committee that met since our last meetings. Anything from MASB?
Nothing really. No, I'm glad Brooke was here, and at least she knows where McBain is now.
She does, yeah.
Not close to Marquette. No, I really hope that something can develop on that they can do some more efforts locally here for us. But I appreciate you taking the time to meet with her.
Mm-hmm. All right, thanks, Ken. Moving on to our action items. A, Dixie Nelson retirement.
Make a motion with regret.
Support. We have a motion in support for Dixie's retirement. Any discussion?
We missed.
You're welcome. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? B, Lisa Brockema, retirement.
The motion?
Support.
We have a motion support for Lisa's retirement. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? C, the April budget amendment.
Motion.
Support. Motion support for our budget amendment. Is there any discussion or questions? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? D, Sharon Taylor, MEA, Outstanding Person in Education. Motion. Support. Motion support for Sharon. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? All right. E. Go ahead.
We're gonna miss Lisa too, for sure.
Oh, yes, for sure. E, Tim O'Malley, Assistant Track Coach, resignation. Motion.
Support.
Motion support for Tim's resignation. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? F, Brianna Register and Nate DeCam, co-assistant track coach hires.
Are these people that have been involved in the program, Scott, or?
Yes, Brianna's went to school here, and she's helped out with the distance running the last couple of years, last year. And then Nate DeCam, I believe, helped with the throwers last year as well. So this is one position in the contract. This would be splitting that stipend at 2.5% each instead of both getting that amount, which is also what we did last year. So.
Make the motion.
I'll support.
Okay, we have a motion of support for Brianna and Nate. Is there any more discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? G, motion, do I have a motion to go into closed session?
So moved.
Support. Motion support to go into closed session. All those in favor say aye.
You gotta do roll call vote for closed session.
Oh, yes, we do. Roll call vote. Becky?
Yes.
Matt?
Yes. Yes.
Angie, yes. I'm a yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Officially in the closed session. What time you got?
6:12.
Okay.
It's 6:16. We have 6:16.
Oh, I'm sorry, yes. I graded.
Ready?
All right. Do I have a motion to go back into open session?
So moved.
Motion support, to go back in those open session. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? All right, we got 6. All right, at this time, it's time for public comment. Public left, so, board round table. Anything that on somebody's mind that thankful for?
I won't be there Saturday, I'll be out of town.
Okay.
Just, I showed us just something on MESB. There is the Spring Institute coming up on May 1 and 2. A lot of nice classes offered. This is located on site in Lansing. So I don't know whether there's virtual opportunities or not, but May 1 and 2, they have a nice slate of classes coming up again. So I should have mentioned that earlier.
I was looking at that when I wanted to go, but I got some employees on vacation that week, so it's gonna.
Was there virtual options or did you check?
I didn't see.
I didn't see any
I think it
virtual,
was-
I think it was all in person.
I think it's probably, yeah, at the
so.
headquarters.
They had some classes I need, but
Yeah,
I don't know. I might still try, but we'll see.
yeah.
All right, do I have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
So,
All those in favor say aye.
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 Opposed?